morning again, and welcome back. Today we're trying something different because it's very foggy outside and the sun is actually coming out there. If you can see it. And because I've recently got this lens, a Samyang 12mm f2.8. It's a full manual focus and a fisheye. Decided to come out and try some landscape. So I'm here on the local countryside, and because it's so misty and beautiful, there's a patch of forest here. I was actually thinking to try and get some landscape photography in a misty forest. So let's go and see how it's going to turn out. Just look at this beautiful forest, it's amazing. Oh, I never thought it's going to be like this. Super excited. It looks really good to the naked eye. Let me see if I can transpose that to the camera, because I don't know how to do landscape photography. I've been reading online lately, and there was a post on Facebook that said what would be the best advice you would give to yourself as a wildlife photographer when you started doing wildlife photography? And one of the comments said, try and learn landscape photography as well for when the wildlife is not there. And I think that's a really good advice, especially in the situations we are now with the lockdown and everything closed, and obviously people trying to get outside for fresh air in the local nature reserves, and it's overcrowded. This is the best advice I could actually get myself now. So let's walk around, and I'll explain about the lens and how I use the Olympus for landscape. Remember, it's the first time when I do landscape photography, so be gentle. Let's go. I do have my 300mm with me in case I get very lucky and spot a tawny owl. But today it's a day in which I try landscape, and this is the first place that came in my mind when I saw the mist. So I'm looking for good positions. I like how that looks in the back, because the sun is right there, so I might try to get a photo of that. So what I want to get is that tree that's fallen down, and I don't know if you can see it. It's just something different in the scenery, and that should give it an interesting subject. So what I actually do, because with Olympus you can have this high-res shot. So there are two modes of that high-res shot. It's a 50 megapixel handheld, So you can take 50 megapixel photos even though the camera is 20 megapixels when you handheld the camera, or you can get 80 megapixels, 80, when you have it on a tripod. So now I'm actually shooting in high res mode in 80 megapixels, so I can crop if I needed to, because the lens is a fixed lens, it's not a zoom lens. So yeah, hopefully I nail the focus, because it's a manual lens, and enjoy. Let's hope we get really good photos from this. So what does high res mean? Because of the sensor shift stabilization the camera has, what high res does, it's taking 8 photos with the sensor moving and then blending them into one photograph of 80 megapixels. It's actually amazing that it can do that. And this is just one of the features that Olympus offers, and I must say I'm absolutely impressed. It's a very good camera for wildlife. It's an extremely good camera for landscape, product photography. It has live composition, that's another feature. I've actually tried it on like product style photography. What it does is it opens the shutter and takes a photo at a specific time. You can select the shutter speed, and you can light paint something that you want. It will only blend the photos, accentuating the highlights. So it won't burn the highlights. If you use a damp light, you can do really nice photos, and you can see in this photo I've tried of my of the Canon EOS R. It's actually amazing, and it's also very good for star trail, because everything is actually done in the camera. It saves you tons of time in post-production trying to get the star trails. And I've tried that in my garden a couple of days ago, so here's a photo of it. Fog is gone, almost gone. It's still a fog rainbow here, but yeah, the fog is mostly gone. I had tons of fun today. I flew my drone a little bit, took some photos on the drone as well, but I think now it's time to go home and see what we actually got, and see if we should continue doing landscape photography or just give it up. So let's head home, and I'll have a look at the photos. Now if you're new to the channel, my name is Sam. I usually do wildlife photography, and I go out and about in the local nature reserves to take photos. But today I tried something new, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, and go and watch my previous videos. So until next week, take care, stay safe, enjoy wildlife, and I'll see you next week.